What's up, everybody? Welcome to WFSO Bucks Talk.
Your host Artrell Jones with his fabulous wife standing by to have fun and cheer him on.
Yeah, what she said. So 134 to 123. They did it without Giannis. They did it without Drew Holiday, and yeah, and there was I think Wesley Matthews. Yes, he still didn't play, but we will talk about a little bit of news before we talk about more of this game. Liddell Wigginton, if y'all remember him from last season, he was with the Bucks on a two-way contract. Is back with the Bucks on a two-way contract.
Yep, that's it. All right.
So yeah, Chris Middleton back in the starting lineup, so that was good. All the five starters was like in a scoring force. So like the starting five was doing something, score at least 8 or more, and we had two people, of course, stepped up from the bench, and he only Liddell Wigginton, he only played like 40 seconds, so I don't know what's up with that. And I think they went with a 10-man rotation. They even had Myers Leonard play some, which I wish he would have, played a little bit more. But, they had like Bobby Portis be like the backup center as well. But okay, like if Giannis ain't gonna be playing, like have him be more at the power forward spot, and you got your backup center just for nothing. So should be useful. But Orlando Magic did keep it into like a game too, made it like interesting. I think it was one point. I think it was either the second or the third quarter. They think they had the lead at one point, but
They had the lead when I walked in. Second quarter, I believe.
probably was. Then after that, it was just mostly Bucks. But
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
no, it's fine. You can interrupt.
Can't cut Sonic's head off.
Killing the hedgehog.
I am cutting his head off.
That's bad. But
It's got people now like, what the hell's going on in that house?
they don't want to know. But like Orlando, like I said, they kept it interesting, and they had like a couple of players from the bench getting some scores in too. But the 3 pointers, they the Bucks did slow Orlando down. They have 9 of 30 from three, and for the Bucks, yeah, this is kind of bad on them too. 10 of 28 from three. So it was kind of like their worst like 3 point scoring, but like field goal wise, they did pretty well. Yeah, majority of them, whoever played, they did pretty well. The bad thing is like with the turnovers, Bucks had 16, and the Magic had 13. In the early beginning, they was good with like the less of the turnovers, but just the second half, I don't know what happened. They just turned it over more, and it was just insane. Like Brooke Lopez with the most turnovers with 5, and Javon Carter only had 1, so he was doing a good job with the ball. Just like crazy. So hopefully they can get a little bit better with that next time they oh yeah, they don't play against each other no more. The season series between the Magic and Bucks is over. Unless some miracle that the Orlando Magic end up making it in the play in and make it to the playoffs. But I see that there's no chance that Orlando Magic is gonna make it to the play in or in the playoffs. So like I mentioned with some of the standings on Sunday, that you might as well just call some of these teams, like tell them that they're eliminated just by default because there's no way they're gonna make it to the playoffs.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but the thing is, let's look back on some of that, what you're just saying, though. You still want them to go out there and win because certain home court advantages and all of this lot and placement depends on certain teams winning and certain teams losing.
No, I get that.
So you don't want them to go out there and completely
Right, just keep
shit it
losing.
down,
Right,
you know?
just show them like a preview of what to come next
Yeah.
season. So that would be something that they could do for the teams that's not going to make it, and they're going to like the owners and GMs and coaches.
They're all looking for off-season pickups and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them are trying to keep their jobs, let's be honest. Because we're at that time of year where upper management are probably like, okay, what do we need to do to make our team better? I'm not saying the Bucks, but the Bucks do have the same thing as well. It's always a learning thing. You can't just rely on the fact, oh, we're really good this season. How do we stay good?
Exactly.
But the other teams, some of them are going to be thinking, okay, upper management are like, well, what are we going to do to turn this about? Who's got to be replaced? So that there are some players out there playing for their jobs. There's coaches out there coaching and fighting for their lives to keep their jobs right now. And I mean all coaches, not just the head coach, all of them.
Right.
So in about, a week or so, you're going to start hearing this person's been fired from this team for the ones who have early elimination. This person's been fired from that team. It's coming.
Yeah, that's true.
So for them, it may not be playoff contention in the sense of we're going to make it to the playoffs and win the NBA Finals, but they're damn well doing playoff work to keep their damn jobs.
Right, especially that we mentioned that they're gonna be playing for their jobs and stuff like that, or there's gonna be players that like playing that don't want to get traded, which might end up getting traded
because
or
some
get replaced.
Of them are going to be like, I'm done. I can't deal with you. You've been injured 3/4 of the season. You come back and you're not playing. So we saw that with Jabari Parker.
Right, where she is right now out of the NBA.
Yeah. But he's a prime example. If he got injured with the Bucks, came back and made it quite adamant that he wasn't happy with the Bucks. So, sorry, I'm interrupting.
No, that's fine. But oh yeah, they said Golden Georges was out because of the knee. Like I don't get why he was out with a knee. But yeah, I'll probably say like maybe Thursday or Saturday he might play, but who knows? Because I think the Bucks got like a 3-game road trip after Thursday. Sorry, I'm just looking at the schedule. Yeah, they got a 3-game road trip before they come back home next Thursday. So interesting. But yeah, it seems like they got more road games than home. Like after this one, let's see, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 road games left, and they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 home games left, including this Thursday. Let's see. Okay.
What's the matter?
No, just somebody just typed on here. Oh, just want to increase followers and stuff like that. The thingamajig.
Yeah, spam box.
Yep. So let's go to the standings and I'm glad Chris Middleton is back in the starting lineup, and maybe this will be more to come for the Bucks as well. And like I said, they did good without Giannis and Drew, so that was a good thing. Like I was a little bit worried at first, but when they said Chris Middleton would be back in the starting lineup, didn't worry much. So yeah, pretty cool. Anyways, Chris Middleton with 24 points, 1 steal, 11 assists, so double double for him. 4 rebounds, 1 to 3 from three, 5 and 9 from the field. Got most of his points from the free throw line. Bobby Portis, got a double double too. He has 16 points, 1 assist, 11 rebounds. And there was all defensive rebounds. 0 3 from three, and 8 of 13 from the field. So, like his field goals and stuff was getting good. So, they talk about the upcoming schedule on there, of course. But what else? Oh, Brook Lopez had the team high. I don't think he had the game high, but I think he had the team high. Let me double look. Oh, he did have the game high. Okay, he did. Game high in points. 26. 3 blocks, 1 steal, 1 assist, 6 rebounds, 0 1 from three, only 1 attempt, which is fine. But overall, 9 of 14 from the field. Grayson Allen with 8 points, 1 assist, 0 3 from three as well, and 3 of 8 from the field. Javon Carter, it was kind of lightning out there today. He was 24 points, 1 block, 5 assists, 2 rebounds, 4 of 5 from three, 9 of 13 from the field. And like I said, like a couple people from the bench did stepped up. Joe Ingles with 12 points, 1 steal, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 of 3 from three, 5 of 6 from the field. Jay Crowder, like I said, also stepped up today, which is good. 15 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 2 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 of 5 from three, 5 of 9 from the field. So at least like a couple of people from the bench was doing good and stepping up. And yeah, they was getting some minutes too. So they kind of went, like I said, with a 10-man rotation. Only Lindell Wigginton did like 40 seconds. Which God, I don't understand this. For Orlando, everybody played except for Michael Carter Williams. And besides the people that's already out, like Wendell Carter Jr., Gary Harris, and Jonathan Isaac was out for season-ending surgery. I think it was his ankle or something like that. Wasn't fully sure. But anyways, Franz Wagner, 21 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 of 6 from three.
What was that?
Oh, the vacuum.
Oh, okay.
10 of 20 from the field. Pablo Banchero, 20 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 of 5 from three. Although they was mentioning that he was struggling from the three so much, so at least today he did okay. Field goal rise not that much. 7 of 18 from the field. Mortis Wagner, 18 points, 2 steals, 3 assists, 8 rebounds, 2 of 3 from three, 6 of 7 from the field. Let's see who else. Markel Folks, 16 points, 1 steal, 4 assists, 1 rebound, 0 2 from three, but 7 of 13 from the field. Cole Anthony had the team high of 23 points, 2 steals, 3 assists, 5 rebounds, 1 to 3 from 3, and 9 to 17 from the field. And Goga Bisadais, sorry if I said that wrong, 12 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 8 rebounds, 0 of 1 from 3, and 6 of 9 from the field. Um, I just already mentioned earlier, like who was out for this game, and with Giannis Antetokounmpo is like a non-COVID illness, but it seems like he was sitting fine on the chair. So I think they just rested him for today, which I can understand because they at least they did it without him today, and Drew Holiday with a neck soreness, so he's probably going to be like day to day too. So I wouldn't be surprised if Drew Holiday would not be in on Thursday. So it may take like a game or two to rest that neck or whatever. But I said Gordon Dragic was out with the knee, and Wesley Matthews with his I think it was his knee, or I believe it was his knee. So hopefully he'll be back soon too. Um, as I probably already mentioned, the next game they go against Brooklyn. I think this is the final time in this season that they face Brooklyn. Um, right now they leading in Brooklyn 2 games to 1. Like they won one on the road, then won one at home, and no, I think they won. Oh, Bucks won on at home and one on the road, and the Nets won one at home. Um, Milwaukee won the season series with Orlando Magic, 2 games to 1. So they only play each other 3 times this year. Um, but yeah, like I said, lots of games going on, and we're gonna look at the standings. But the final score for this game, 134-123, and Milwaukee Bucks defeated the Orlando Magic. Talk about that. Like I know it's gonna like take a little bit of time for it to and also recording on Spotify and aka Anchor. Start from the west, from the bottom to the top. Oklahoma City Thunder lost 2 straight. No, they won 2 straight. I'm sorry. The Orleans Pelicans. Oh, they really dropped. Wow, this is a 4-way tie for ninth. Pelicans is tied with the Lakers, Portland, and Jazz. Pelicans lost the last 2. Los Angeles Lakers won the last game. Portland won their last 2. They're in 10th. Utah Jazz lost their last 3. They're in 9th. And I think they're currently playing right now. And I think the Lakers had just started their game, I believe, on TNT. Let me look. Okay, 76ers and Timberwolves already played. Yep, Memphis Grizzlies going against the Los Angeles Lakers. So yeah, their game did just started. Okay. Los Angeles Clippers, they're in 8th. They won their last game. Dallas Mavericks is in 7th. They won their last. No, they lost their last game. Sorry. Minnesota Timberwolves won their last 3. They're in 6th. Golden State Warriors lost their last game. They are in 5th. And you got to hit the pop up sometimes. Phoenix Suns won their last 3 games. They're in 4th. Sacramento Kings won their last game. They're in 3rd. Memphis Grizzlies, okay, they lost their last 2, but they're currently playing. And I gotta feel bad for Memphis, so we're gonna talk about them for a little bit. But everybody knows the situation with John Morant and posting the gun on IG, and there's like a lot of problems that was going on over this past summer too with him, some with him and the gun and all that. Yeah, what a way to mess up your career like that. But I believe he will bounce back from this. But it's like besides the two games, including today's game that he's gonna miss, now the NBA is officially gonna have suspend him for 50 games. So that means he's suspended for the rest of the season, including the playoffs, and also parts of beginning of the season, which I know they only got like what like certain amount of games left, and however far they go in the playoffs, and probably a little bit of the beginning of the season. So yeah, just had a shoe deal, and I think they said it was something with got a deal with Gatorade, and it just all gone from there. But I'm like the I'm like a person that everybody knows me that I'm a fan of comebacks, and I'm the type of person, and I am that proven example of a comeback. Where you like make mistakes and whatever, then you kind of pay the price for it. Then you try to regroup yourself and try to do better. So I'm living proof of that, and I know there's some other people that's living proof of that. But like I said, I think he's gonna bounce back from this, and yeah, he owed it to his teammates, coaches, the league, Memphis, the fans of Memphis, and more. So yeah, he's over to him, and so I guess we ain't gonna see him until next season. Probably, I'm my guess from what it looks like, maybe December or January. Anyways, Memphis lost their last two. They're in second, and Denver with the second best record in the NBA, but the best record in the West. They won four straight. Now we're going to the East. Detroit Pistons with the longest losing streak in the NBA right now with nine. Charlotte Hornets lost their last three games. They're in 14. Yeah, I ain't got to talk about the records of those yet. So as I kind of mentioned, like there are some of these teams that they should say like they're already eliminated, but I know like they still got to play for show the NBA and show their team well show the fans what's to come next year for next season I should say for some of them. Orlando Magic they lost including today lost their last two games. Indiana Pacers lost their last game. Chicago Bulls lost their last two. Washington Wizards won their last game. Toronto Raptors lost their last game. They're ninth, and Washington Wizards are still in 10th. Between Chicago and Washington, there are two games away from each other for that 10th spot. And like I said, Toronto is in ninth. Atlanta lost their last two. They're in eighth. Miami Heat won their last two. They're in seventh. Brooklyn Nets won their last two. They're in sixth. New York Knicks with the best winning streak in the NBA right now, with nine. They're in fifth. Cleveland Cavaliers, they're in fourth with the 2 game winning streak. Philadelphia 76ers, yeah, they won their last two. They had a 2 game winning streak, so they're in third. Boston, Yeah, I'm surprised that they lost yesterday against Cleveland, but really shocked. But they lost their last three, and they're second seed. And Milwaukee, of course, the best record in the NBA and in the East with a two-game winning streak, and they're number one. Between Bucks and the Celtics, there are 2.5 games between each other. Um, I think I don't know, because there was one website that said that before the Milwaukee win, that Boston Celtics was like 2.5 games back from them anyway because of that loss they had yesterday. But now they got it on here 2.5 because of the win. But they did put that win on here for the Bucks, but I guess it was just first it was just 2 games behind. Now it's 2.5. So yeah, let's talk about some games that happened tonight. And before we on just load up. Well, right now with Memphis and LA Lakers, the Memphis Grizzlies are leading 10-8 with the first quarter was quarter. Um, oh, okay. Houston 115-19. Looks like Brooklyn's going to win. The fourth quarter with one Oklahoma City Thunder is leading Golden State Warriors 124-132. In the third quarter, with 59 seconds left, Dallas is leading Utah um, 79-84. Let's see. I already mentioned about that game. The Washington Wizards defeated Detroit in Detroit 119-117. And of course, Milwaukee beat Orlando 134-123. Charlotte beat the Knicks. Ooh. Okay, so wow. So they probably just didn't update that yet. So that game might have just ended as well. Um, yep. Charlotte beat the Knicks 117-94. That's all the games there is. Let's see, and I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, thank you guys for watching. You guys on Twitch, keep following us. Like I said, we're gonna post like more videos and stuff like that. Maybe it'll be something random. We'll see how it goes. Um, guys on Spotify, well, Anchor and Spotify, keep following us. Keep listening. Like I said, we probably gonna be, playing videos, like doing podcasts and stuff like almost every day for well, you know what, for the next few months because of playoffs with the NBA, well, with the Bucks, and also WrestleMania season is going on with WWE and other wrestling stuff that's going on. Like us on YouTube. Give this video a like if you like it. Also, check out our past videos. Is not just on Twitch, but also check out our past content on Anchor, and also should be on Spotify as well. Also check out our past videos on YouTube as well. Subscribe to this channel on YouTube for like more content and stuff like that. You like Milwaukee Bucks content and also pro wrestling content, this would be the channel for you. So please like, follow, share, and all that good stuff. That'd be it for me. Thank you guys for watching, and especially you guys on Twitch that's watching. Because I know there's more of y'all out there that's watching. So thank you. And until the next video and the next podcast, you guys have a good night. And next time we'll probably be on here will be Thursday, or I'm going to try to set up some videos that to put up for this week. So just stay tuned for that.